Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you're here, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. By taking this action, you will be helping the channel to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding about who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I ever copy another person's title. That is because I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. I thank you for visiting, and I hope that you will return. Please check out my other videos. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comment section below, because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my videos do not resonate with you, please do not try to make them fit your circumstances at all. For anyone else and everyone else that experience something in the reading that resonates with the reading, take from it what will help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. Once again, I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. This channel is all about healing, so let's begin healing together. Listen, I know it's Cancer season, and I know you Cancers, some of you are going to be mad that I'm diving into Leo season. But understand that just because you may share the same sign with someone, understand that you're not the same. Everyone is uniquely made. So today I'm going to do a Leo reading. Earlier today I did a Cancer reading. Cancer who was on the cusp of Leo. Listen, Cancers have been doing their big one online, talking about who they are, dancing, having fun, celebrating their birthdays. Leos, they love the center of attention, yet Leo's videos have been popping up during Cancer season. So, being that Leos like to be center of attention, let's start off today with the first day for Leos, August 1st. That's when Leo season begins. So if your birthday is on August the 1st, listen, I'm doing a reading for you. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Like, share, subscribe. Only if you vibe with me. Listen, I don't vibe with everybody. So I'm not going to like everybody's shit. I'm not going to subscribe to everybody, and I'm damn sure not going to follow everybody. However, if you resonate with this reading, guess what? Like this channel. Hit those hearts, because I'm always going to give you the best of me, and I'm going to dig deep. This is not a one-to-one reading. However, I do one-to-one readings on my personal website. For people who have been hitting up my personal channel, listen, my husband always says, stop commenting on people's SHIT, right? A few nights ago, there were 2 different children from separate states. Anybody that knows me from being on the lives, you know that kids are important to me, period. I'm a mom of 5 adult children. I have a grandbaby. Children always need to be protected. When I was growing up, we had a rule. No women, no children, no matter what you were doing out there in them streets, no matter when people came knocking on somebody's front door, the women don't get hurt, the children don't get hurt. However, those rules have gone out the door. But we, as a people, we need to protect each other. They say that it takes a village to raise a child. I'm lopsided on that, because I don't like any and everybody around my kids. You know what I mean? Family included. However, we had a young man, I commented on a video, spoke my thoughts, what was going to happen, and people have been hitting up my regular page asking who I was. I'm a psychic first. I'm a medium. This is what I was born to do. I like helping people. That's what my job is, to be a helpmate to people. I never give people advice at all. Second child, I let it be known. Unfortunately, that child was not going to be okay. And it was a very close family member. Still, let things fall the way they're going to fall. On YouTube, once again, I've gotten more subscribers, over 1,000. When there was another young man missing, and I let it be known that Daddy did it. People have to stop being so thirsty for connections. Some people, just because they're parents, it doesn't mean that they need to be parenting. Let me say that. I have a grandson, and his father is not meant to be a father to his child. I respect that, because I would rather he not be around my grandson than hurt my grandson. However, a few months ago, I was looking for this man because I needed him to help me with a situation. I got a private investigator, found him. We met up, and he did. He helped me in a way for my grandson. People, mothers and fathers, stop having everybody around your children. Just because somebody's name is mommy and somebody's name is daddy, it doesn't mean that they deserve to be around your child. It doesn't matter if your DNA matches. Some people are just not meant to be around the children. Another thing, stop letting kids play together alone. Keep your eyes on them. Don't think just because they're in a room over there and you don't want them listening to adult business or seeing y'all drink or smoke or whatever the case may be, that there's no funny business going on in the other room just because you're in the living room. No, doors open. Keep the damn door open and always back and forth, back and forth. Don't be so lazy to where as you're sitting on the couch and you're not checking. It doesn't matter if it's little boys playing with little girls or little boys playing with little boys or girls playing with little girls. Shit happens. Many people have a story to tell. And if you don't want your child to have a story, be all up in the ass. Monitor them. No privacy allowed. Monitor your children. Watch the children. Recently, I saw a video. A young lady who allowed somebody to watch her daughter. But these people didn't like her like that. They pulled out the little girl's teeth. They abused this little girl. Some of you probably saw that story too. Listen, you decided to be a parent. There are unfortunate circumstances that happen to people, and that's how they become parents. Due to certain people's religious beliefs is why they hold on to having children. Stop letting everybody watch your children. Stop needing a babysitter to go to the club, to go hang out. You lost those privileges when you laid down in that bed. You lost those privileges. Straight up. Listen, many of you not going to like me, but I'm just going to give you the facts, especially if you don't want your child to be the next child when they grow up that has a story to tell. Let's pay attention and let's do better. When you know better, you do better. When you don't know better, what else can you do but nothing? I'm letting you know to pay attention to the children. It's important. And it doesn't matter if you don't have any. If you're a person that cares, keep your eye on everything around you. Because guess what? Everybody needs somebody. I am Empress Real One. I'm doing a Leo reading. Hello to the Leos. Listen, I'm giving you your shine during Cancer season. However, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Hit like, subscribe to me over here. Follow me on my YouTube platform. On my Instagram, I really don't mess with it that much, not unless it's my personal page. My daughter is in the background. Her name is Alberta Butterfly. She's in the background monitoring. So I may not catch all of your messages. When I do readings, people pop in and they may write something. I don't want anyone ever to think that I'm ignoring them. But when I'm focused on the reading, I'm focused on the reading. And I either have my husband in the background monitoring. He's not going to say nothing to y'all. But he's monitoring. And after the reading, he may say, this person wrote this person wrote that. But my daughter will respond to you. I've had a few disrespectful people that got mad when she responded to them. Be careful with how you treat someone because you may miss your blessing. If she is in a good mood and if she feels like it, those same questions that you're asking me, she may answer them for you. She is blood of my blood. She is also a psychic. She is also a medium. Some of your biggest tarot readers on these platforms, it was my daughter who gave them their start. Real talk. However, I had to tell her to stop. Don't help people who don't have any gifts. Don't show people the core or the essence of how it's done. Because everything isn't for everyone. But if she answers you, you're lucky. Real talk. So on this channel, it's all about respect. This is a no judgment zone place for healing in some type of way. I don't offer any advice because we all have free will and we all have the power to change our circumstances. When I do the reading, you make up your own mind. You have to make up your own choices on what to do for yourself. We are all individuals on this journey that we call life. Life is what you make it. Now I'm going to flip my camera so that you can see the cards. I've already cleansed my space before I came to this reading, as I do with any reading. I have to cleanse my space after every reading because you don't want the energy or the residue from one reading to spill into the next. I am doing a Leo reading. This reading is specific to August the 1st Leos, straight like that, right? There's no ifs, no ands between it. August 1st Leos. Leos born on this day, they strive on recognition and prestige. They throw themselves into things with a dynamic intensity. They're essential in nature, but they are also proud people. They're very assertive, but they're also demanding. They're very demanding. They're very warm-hearted as well. Let me just say that first and foremost. They're open-handed, meaning that they help people financially. They help people if they're smart, maybe with your homework. I'm just saying. If you don't know how to dance, they'll share the dance stays with you, and they'll try to teach you how to dance. They're open-handed. That means this Leo has many gifts and they don't mind sharing. This Leo is loyal, extremely loyal to their friends and also their associates. Associates meaning people that you're cool with, but you don't necessarily call them a friend. Maybe like a coworker, maybe like the person you meet at the grocery store. How can I say this Leo is a natural born leader, and they're a chivalrous crusader for what they believe in. This person is very upbeat and they have a fun personality. This one has the power to make people see what they see. I'm telling a true story. Not only do they have the power to make people see what they see, they have the power to bring people into what they believe in, what they feel. Let me give you an example. This Leo, let's just say you're in a courtroom, and here's Leo on the prosecutor side. Here's another person on the defendant side. Leo has a way with magic that'll make everyone in the courtroom believe what they said was real. This is the way we should go, and this is why we need to prosecute this person. This Leo, this August the 1st Leo, would do very well being an attorney. They would do very well being a judge. This one is different. This is the first day of Leo season, August the 1st Leos. So let's dive into this reading. Anyone that has been here before, you know that I love to use this deck first. This deck is special to me. It was made by a young lady from Chicago. Yes, I'm going to shout her out. Her name is Beauty and the Soul. She makes her own cards. A while ago, when I purchased these cards over a year or two ago, they were not in stock, but I sent her my money. She wrote me back. She said, listen, I don't know when the cards are going to be in stock. She said, but I can give you your money back. I said, nah, keep it. And she was like, you don't know me. I said, yes, I do. I'm a psychic. And I know you're going to send me my cards when they come in. So I'm not worried about a few dollars. She sent the cards when they came in. Then she sent me an extra deck on what she was working on. Young lady, beautiful. Her cards work. A lot of people think that cards don't work. Every card isn't going to be for everybody, every deck of cards. You can't just get a deck of cards and never touch them, never use them. You have to put your energy into them as they will put their energy back into you. So with that being said, let's start this Leo's reading. Leos, your birthday is coming up, so I celebrate you. Cancers, we're not selfish. We're going to let you have your way. We see you busting in on the Cancers during their season, but the light will shine on you when it's time. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the best reading that I possibly can that's honest and true. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear for the sign of Leo. What I'm seeing right now is gold. We know that this Leo is a leader, but I'm seeing gold. As I see gold, I see that the sun is shining on this particular person. Let's see where this reading is going to go. Spirit guides, what message do you have for Leo? What message do you have for Leo? I saw the color gold. What does gold mean for this person? What does gold mean for this person, for the sign of Leo? Oh, a lot wants to come out, but we can't let that happen, right? I was supposed to come on at 8, And I got a little sidetracked. My husband said, you got to stop giving people time. Just because I give you time, please don't pay me no attention. I don't live by time at all. I told my family when it's my time to close my eyes, make sure I'm late for my funeral, and I mean it. Don't have me there early. Ooh, don't let the funeral home bring me early. I need to be an hour late, fashionably late, right? I'm so serious. Listen, breaking news, Leo. Breaking news. The time has come for you to do the work, to heal your inner child. Doing this will help you to heal and understand why certain things and people continue to show up in your life. Remember that nothing good comes from ignoring a hurting child. Leos, let me just say, I was just talking to you about children, but we're speaking about your inner child. Something may have happened to you as a child that you hold on to. I feel like you have told your story to people, but you don't feel like you have gotten it out in the manner that you want people to feel and understand the hurt and pain that you carry. There's somebody that hurt you as a child. You see how spirit works? I was just talking to you about children and how not to allow children to be alone and playing together alone, because shit happens, whether it be from a family member or a family friend, right? Stop being so free and loose with your children, and then nobody will have a fucking story to tell. And I have to be passionate about this because everybody is not meant to be a parent. Just because you can lay down and make one, it doesn't mean that you should have one. There's a Leo that I'm speaking to that went through some hurt. 1000%. And you feel like people don't believe you. You've tried to tell this story and no one won't listen. I'm listening. I hear you. I understand. But keep telling your story. Don't be ashamed to tell your story. I'm a woman of color. And in my community, we're told not to tell family business, not to tell family secrets. It's nobody business. What goes on in this house stays in this house. But you've shared these stories on a drunk night. You shared these stories when you were intoxicated, so people are looking at you like you're just this hurt person and you're making something up. Tell your story sober and say it loud. Name the names if you have to. And I said with an S, plural, more than one, because it was more than one. More than one person who hurt you. So tell your story. When you're able to tell your story properly, that begins to heal your inner child. You don't have to live with this alone. But there's a Leo who wants everyone to hurt around them. Everybody's not going to hurt, because nobody wants to take the blame for not seeing what happened to you. So yes, there are going to be people who deny it, but the more you talk, the more they'll listen. In other news, Leo, in other news, Spirit says it's time to let go of the past. Whether it be a past lover, a past trauma, or a past memory. Accept it for what it is and remember that the lessons it has taught you, but leave it where it's meant to be in the past. What this card is saying, the hurt, the trauma, you don't have to keep going back there. You've made it this far. Say what needs to be said. Say it as many times as you need to, and then let it go. Because what was done to you was not your fault. It's not your fault. So these demons aren't yours to carry. Send it back to whomever it needs to go to. I don't care if the person is not here anymore. Fuck that. Send it back to them anyway and let it bounce on to someone they love. Is that possible? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when this happened to you, it took something away from you. And you want it back. And you can have it back. You can have your innocence back because you were a child when this happened. You were a child, an innocent child. And you can have your innocence back by taking your power back. In other news, Leo, in other news, someone whom you haven't seen or heard from in a while soon may be making a reappearance in your life. This could be an old friend, an ex-lover, or a family member. This is a family member. This is someone that you haven't spoken to. This is going to be someone that you feel like should have been watching you a little closer. You blame this person for what happened to you. This is not the person that did whatever this was to you, but this is the person that was there. When you talk, they're going to listen. When you talk, they are going to listen. And this person wants to apologize to you for not protecting you. They want to speak because they hear you loud and clear. Breaking news. Breaking news, Leo. Spirit says the gift of fertility is upon you. Whatever you are wanting or trying to birth into your reality, Spirit is here to tell you that the time to do it is now. You know, people look at this card as, oh, somebody is pregnant. Absolutely not. That's not where we're going with this. But the gift of fertility is upon you, Leo. Fertility, to birth, to bring to light from the darkness that you carry, those wounds as a child, bring them to the light. One more time, tell your story. Share your pain, how it made you feel. Share as many details as you can remember, because that's what you want to do. You've told this story before. They said, nah, she or he is fabricating. They're not telling the truth. Oh, don't listen to them. You know they're extra. They like to make shit up. This time when you tell your story, they're going to know you're not making it up. Because you're going to speak your truth without arguing, without fussing, without fighting. You're going to speak your truth. And you're going to let everyone know as many details as you can remember. And no, they're not going to want to hear it because somebody has to take the blame. And no one wants to take the blame for not protecting, not watching. Nobody wants that blame. But somebody is going to come forward and they're going to say sorry. They can't turn back the hands of time and fix it. However, all you wanted and all you want right now is the acknowledgement of what happened and that you didn't lie. You told the truth. That's all you want. You told the truth. But somebody is going to take accountability. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the sign of Leo, born on August the 1st. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear. Thank you. Spirit guides, what message do you have for Leos? I'm not taking any reversals. If I was doing a personal one-to-one reading, if reversals came out, then I would have to take them in the manner that they did come out. I am not taking reversals. So I don't need anybody in the background sending me a message in my inbox saying that card was in reverse. Listen, this channel is not like everybody else's. I'm different. We're not taking reversals. We have a bonus card. We have a bonus. You know what, Leos? We're starting off with the Ace of Wands. I'm speaking to someone who's passionate about a new beginning, a new leash at life. You don't want to keep living in your past. You don't want to keep living the hurt, the pain. You don't want to keep living it, and you don't have to. A couple of years ago, and many of you who follow me, you heard this story before. So if you don't want to hear it, you can press pause, you could swipe, whatever. But I went to a retreat with other psychics and other mediums. I don't mess with a lot of people in real life. I really don't. Because as soon as somebody finds out what you can do, then they only want to be your friend for what you can do for them. And that's a true story. Or somebody wants a reading every day. What do you see? What do you see? And I'm not for that, right? But I went to this retreat with other mediums, other psychics. And we had to get into groups. That was getting to know the other people that were there at this particular retreat. And we learned how to go back to our childhood, to heal. So I'm going to say this to you, that there's a way that you can heal yourself. There's a way that you can reach back to that childhood you, that childhood person at whatever age that this happened to you at, and you can speak to yourself, and you can speak life into yourself. Whomever I'm speaking to, you can hit me up in my inbox, and I will be happy to speak to you one-on-one. Not texting, because you listen, I'm not about that life. I'm about to be 52 on my birthday, and I live in the real world. I hate texting, but I will speak to you on this journey on how to heal, right? How to connect to your inner child. There's a person here with this Ace of Wands that is passionate about their future. They're passionate about the right now. You don't want to keep living in your past, but you keep going there. Something is always triggering you to relive those moments. You want to let those moments go. But the Ace of Wands also means travel. So I could be speaking to someone that doesn't live in the same place, the same town where they lived, where this happened. But you do have family members that are still right there in that town. So I see someone going back. But you're going back for a reason. Because you're like, y'all going to hear me now. You want to tell your story again. because you feel like that is going to help heal you. It's going to free you. But you don't want to do this over the telephone. You want to look people in their eyes and say, this is what happened to me. So there's someone, you're passionate about your future. You're passionate about having a new life. And you don't want to keep carrying those heavy bags of what happened. You want to be able to release it, but you just don't know how. But the one thing that you do know how to do, you want to stand in these people's faces and you want to say, this is what happened to me. This is who did it. Y'all know what happened. Y'all want this to be kept a secret? No, I'm not a part of this family secret. But there's someone that's going to tell you, I know you're not lying. I know you're telling the truth. And the reason why this person is going to tell you that, because it happened to them as well, within your family. We have the Chariot. This is the Cancer card. You could have Cancer in your chart. You most definitely have Cancer in your chart because you are a Leo with the Cancer cusp. You are August the 1st. Cancers, July 22nd is the last day of Cancer season, so you merge with Cancers. With that being said, you are a nurturer. You love your family. And you're like, why didn't anybody protect me? Why did this happen to me? And even though whatever this was that happened, you still love these people because they're your family. You're moving full speed ahead. Once you say this, once you get this out the way, unfortunately, I'm seeing a Leo. Even though you love them, you know this family is toxic, but you're moving away from them. After you say what needs to be said, you're like, fuck them. You love them, but you're like, fuck them. And I know that sounds cliche, right? But it's not. You love them, but you're going to love them from a distance. You have this strength in you because you are the Leo. You have the willpower. That's why you're going back and you're going to stand in front of these people's faces and you're going to let it be known the hurt that you had to carry. You're going to speak about the pain. You're going to say, this is how old I was, and this is where it was at. You're going to even remember who was in the house. Nobody is going to want to hear this, but somebody hears you. This family member is coming back to tell you, I believe you. And that's all you give a fuck about. You just need one person to believe you. One person to say that this Leo is not exaggerating, that this Leo is not lying. We have the Chariot. We have the Empress, the number 3. I did a Cancer reading earlier. They got the Chariot. They got this Cancer card, a whole different deck, but they got these 2 cards. So you are in touch with your Cancer side, and you know it. But the Empress, you are a nurturer. You love people. And the same thing that I said for Cancer, you love people that don't even deserve it. You love your family, but they are not deserving of you, Leo. You feel like they didn't protect you, but the number 3 is all about creation, manifestation, and you being abundant. And you will be abundant after you get this off your chest. You've gotten it off your chest before, but this time you want to really get it off your chest. But you're going to do it in a very tasteful way because you want these people to feel it. You want them to feel it. We have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak. Oh, you've been carrying this pain for a long time. And you feel like this family has betrayed you because they didn't protect you. Excuse me if I get a little bit too deep because this is very specific. There were two people that has touched you. There's one that was a female, and I'm actually speaking to a female Leo. I have to be specific here. I have to tell you what I see. And then there was a male that touched you as well. So you were done dirty by two different people. You've questioned yourself. You question your sexuality. But I'm speaking to a female. You've questioned who you are because of this. You know who you are. Minus this. You know who you are. You carry a lot of hurt. You carry a lot of pain. And you don't want to carry this by yourself. You want your family to feel it. You do. It's like revenge is the sweetest thing. Here I am in your face. I don't need y'all to talk about me, lie on me. Here I am. I'm telling my story. And you're going to call some people out. We have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, hard times. Throughout the years, growing up, you felt alone. Like nobody was there, like nobody understood you. You know, my family is from the South. My grandmother would say, oh, they putting poor mouth on themselves. Poor mouth means that lack mindset. You didn't have anybody to build you up. You didn't have anyone to tell you that everything was going to be okay. You're coming up out of that. This is the Fool. This is you taking a leap of faith. This is you saying that I'm not going to let what happened to me control who I am today, right now, nor am I going to let it control my future. So you're taking this leap of faith. There's someone that's going to their family. And when you say what needs to be saying, this is releasing you from the bondage of this family. This is where your fresh start, your new beginnings begin, as we started off with the Ace of Wands. But the Fool is all about having fresh starts. You're realizing that I can let go now. And that's what you're going to do. We have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is you being a romantic type of person, wanting real love in your life, not just having frivolous relationships, sexual relationships that don't mean anything to you. This is you wanting to do different things, wanting a meaningful relationship. Sometimes people have sex like this, what I'm seeing, to take the pain away. Feeling like they are in control of the situation, but this is not going to take the pain away. With you having this fresh start, with you having this new beginning, you want to do something different. You want a meaningful relationship. You want a solid relationship. And you want it to be more than a sexual relationship. We have the Seven of Wands. Courage. Having this relationship requires courage. This is what you desire, and you will have it. This is a big step for you, because the king of the jungle, the queen of the jungle, letting their guard down. Ooh, to have something meaningful is what you desire. And you will have it. You've been through a lot of challenges. You tried to make a go at it with love, but you've always been guarded. I'm speaking to someone that really doesn't even understand what love feels like. For real, for real. But you're willing to let your guard down. You want it, but with the right person. We have the 9 of Wands. You believe in yourself, and I love that. The 9 of Wands is about a person valuing their self, a person that's going through the emotions of healing. This is you not giving up on yourself. I am not what happened to me. That's what you're saying. I am not what happened to me. What happened to me doesn't control me. You know, often we say tarot readers, right? Anytime that we read tarot, people talk about how the Leos want to be center stage. I'm specifically talking to someone. You are gold. You are the sun. And the light is going to shine on you when you confront these people. You know that you're better than these people. You've deserved better. You know that this wasn't your fault. The 9 of Wands is about you healing, not giving up. You are not what happened to you. And you deserve much more than you have gotten. This is the Leo that wants a new beginning. You know, when I started doing Cancer's readings for the month of June and the month of July, you know, I made a mantra for them: reset, restart, and refocus. But being that Leo is this Leo Cancer cusp, this is your mantra as well: reset, restart, and refocusing. This is a Leo that wants to breathe. Yes, you breathe. We need to breathe to live. But you want to take that deep breath. You want to release all this negativity, all this pain, this heartbreak, this sorrow, the betrayal. This 3 of Swords, you want to release all of that. You don't want to keep carrying it. You don't want to be the bag lady. You want to let it go. And that's what you're doing right here with the 9 of Wands. Because you believe in yourself and you know that you deserve better. And you're taking your crown back. And you're putting it on your own head. And when you do that, that's you being golden. That's you saying, I am the queen of the jungle. I am the king of the jungle, because we are all masculine and feminine energies. At the last card we have, the bonus card is the Wheel of Fortune. Anytime we get the Wheel of Fortune, endings and new beginnings. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. Your fate is to live your true birthright, your destiny. You want to take the leap of faith. You want to be like the Fool. You want that fresh start. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is your fresh start. You're at a turning point in your life and you're like, I can't keep living like this. I can't keep reliving what happened to me. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords. This is forward movement. The 6 of Swords Once again, you're traveling. Ooh. Knock, knock. Oh, what that child want? They here to start some trouble. Oh, no, you're not going to start no trouble. But you're putting your crown back on in front of everybody. And you calling names. And you're speaking your truth. And you're turning your back. And you're never looking back. You're going to move forward. You are not what happened to you. You didn't lie about it. You didn't exaggerate it. What happened is exactly what happened. But there's going to be someone that lets you know, I believe you, because it happened to them. Sometimes we gotta let people go for your peace of mind. Sometimes you gotta let people go, whether it's family, whether it's friends. Sometimes you gotta walk away to have the life that truly belongs to you. So you are reclaiming your power. This reading is for the sign of Leo. August the 1st, Leo. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the sign of Leo. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear. Thank you. Spirit guides, what message do you have for Leo? From whom can I release my judgment right now? You want to release judgment, but who can you release judgment on right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. There's nothing to feel ashamed about. You are not what happened to you. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. You are still here. What happened didn't defeat you. And you're going to keep rising. Today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down, making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted, and that's what you want. You want to be loved and you want to be accepted, but not with what you've been carrying. You want to be able to release those shackles because you've let this control you. The heartbreak, the pain, the betrayal from the people that were involved. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved. I am whole. I am limitless, and so are they. Because you are whole and you are loved, and so are they. Connect back to your inner child. Like I said, I know that I'm speaking to one person here, and you are welcome to reach out to me, and I will show you how to connect to your inner child to heal. Where can I ask for more help in my life? So where can you ask for more help in your life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we are never really giving with an open heart. Sound familiar? Let me say that again. Until we can receive with an open heart. We are never really giving with an open heart. Oh, you tried that relationship thing and it didn't work. But you want something strong and true. You absolutely do. You are ready. You want it. You want equal give and take. See, you've been a soldier. But you don't want to keep being a soldier. You want to be open to love without carrying the pain from the past. Today's soul action. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Now, you're going to think about reaching out to me, but you don't have to be afraid. We know that you are a leader. We know that you can handle it. But if I can add to your grace and your healing, because you're the one who have to do the work, I'm just going to tell you how to get there. Don't fear help. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra: I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. Name all the things you love. Name all the things you love, and you better include yourself. Are you one of them? I give myself all the love and attention I need. Yeah, we would love family to be family the way they're supposed to be. But sometimes family isn't family, and sometimes family is your worst enemy. That's not for everybody, but someone understands exactly what I'm saying. What passion am I ready to pursue? What passion are you ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? I didn't use this deck with Cancer, but listen, you are a Leo Cancer cusp. Cancer got this same card, but in a different deck. So you may want to listen to my Cancer reading as soon as I post it. And I'm going to post it on my YouTube platform. I'm going to post this reading on my YouTube platform as well. Today's soul action. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. Cancers had for them to pay attention to their dreams. And if you really understand spirituality, then you do understand that we are not asleep like you're taught, like you're told when we are dreaming. You are actually awake. That's why many people who understands the art of that, they know how to control their dreams. They're able to aid in their manifestations. They're able to talk to their ancestors through their stage of REM. Dreams sometimes seem like it's a full story going on, but you don't realize it's only for a few seconds that things happen in lightning speeds. This is telling you to keep a journal. This is telling you not only to keep a journal, but write down your passions. Cancers had that they were going to receive a message through their dreams from their ancestors, and they needed to keep a dream journal because there was something that they were passionate about, but they didn't feel like they had the finances to get this idea off the ground. Someone was coming into their lives that was going to help them to get this business adventure started for them. But this person was also going to be a love interest for them, someone that they can trust, that they could count on, right? Same thing. There's something that you've allowed to lie dormant. There was an idea of some sort that you had. Spirit wants you to get back to it and work on it and bring it to life. Really pay attention to the Cancer reading because it goes hand in hand at the end. Let me just say this. Life is not easy for people. Some people. But what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. Let me tell you. I'm speaking to a Leo that has not given up on themselves. This Leo, they don't know how to give up on themselves. But they're tired of living with the pain of what transpired in their lives. And guess what? There's a way to let it go. It doesn't mean that it's going to go away, but you can push it all the way down and make it go to sleep forever. Yes. Our memories, our brains are a mental storehouse. Our bodies are always going to remember different things, whether it was a touch that triggered you and made you start thinking about whatever it was from the past. But there's a way that you can make that pain fall asleep and it never be woken up again. I'm speaking to a person specifically. On my website, my phone number is here. You can call me. I'm a spiritual counselor, not a certified counselor. You know what I mean? Can't write you no prescription. But the prescription that I could give you is self-healing. You are doing that. But your inner child is calling you. And they want to feel safe. And you're the only person that can reach that childhood you and let them know that everything is going to be okay. Because everything is going to be okay. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. I thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the new follow. I thank you for the gifts. Most importantly, I thank you for your time. I will be back tomorrow with another reading. But you got this, Leo. Listen, you got this. But let's see if those people you're going to be talking to, do they have it? Because you're not going to be silent. You're going to say what needs to be said, but you're going to do it in a very tasteful way. Because you want them to feel it. But you're going to be okay. Reset, restart, and refocus. I send to you nothing but love and light. Good night.